All right. Hi, everyone. Another episode here. Today, I've got a guest with me. This is my cousin Kyle. Uh, we're going to review the latest Marvel Cinematic Universe movie called Spider-Man Homecoming.
AK Suck at Sony. So what's the name of your show, by the way?
This is Belial's thoughts. It's a work in progress.
Yeah, that's putting it mildly, dude. That's wow.
Whatever.
No, whatever.
So we're going to go over what we thought of the movie. You want to give a little synopsis of what happened?
Spider-Man fought the Vulture,
Yep.
and he's a kid now.
For the first time ever in cinema, right? The Vulture?
Yeah, he was supposed to be in Spider-Man 3 originally. He was supposed to be in Spider-Man 3, and I think maybe Spider-Man 4. They've been working on him forever to get into the franchise. He's supposed to be played by Ben Kingsley originally.
Really?
Yeah.
Huh.
If I recall, this is trying to remember off the top of my head, is that after Spider-Man 3, the plan was going to be Black Cat and the Vulture.
Yeah.
And the whole process was Black Cat was supposed to be the Vulture's daughter, and thank God that stopped. Because no.
Right.
But we got Ben Kingsley as as the Mandarin.
Right.
And no one was mad at all.
No.
Ever.
No.
Even though it was great.
Yeah. If you haven't noticed already, we're gonna probably go off topic a lot here.
Is it a topic?
Right.
You're lying.
We're probably gonna jump Spider-Man movies. So, me personally, I thought the actor that played Spider-Man, who I don't know his name,
Andrew Garfield is in part 2 in the second.
Yeah, I know, but the actor that played Spider-Man in this new version with the Marvel Cinematic Universe,
it's Tom Holland.
Tom Holland. I think he's been the best so far.
No.
No?
Andrew Garfield.
All right, Andrew Garfield was great, but I think for what...
See, this is actually where my
Spider-Man's kind of a pussy, and so isn't Tom Holland.
There's the problem, though. It's like, and this is where my biggest issue with the movie comes from, because I am really conflicted about this film, because on one hand, it's so many things I always want to see in a Spider-Man film, like the wandering around just doing dumb shit. But unfortunately, Peter Parker's, he's missing that little outsider element, like that angst that you're supposed to have as Spider-Man. I mean, Tobey Maguire kind of had that creepy, he's probably gonna start stalking Mary Jane vibe he had going on there. Andrew Garfield, he had the intensity,
right,
and it was actually changing as the franchise went. I would have loved to see a part 3 where apparently it was supposed to be Venom.
Oh yeah.
Which, god damn it,
with hopefully a better actor than Topher Grace. Boy.
There was parts I liked, but parts I didn't like about that. And unfortunately, they have cast a new Venom movie.
Yep.
Yes, with Tom Hardy.
Yeah, that's gonna be good.
Because apparently, when a movie needs to recast a character, they get Tom Hardy.
Right, well, Tom Hardy hasn't. I don't think.
This is what, the third time. Let's see. Bane.
Yeah.
Because they had Jeep Swenson in Batman and Robin, which no one ever hated, right? Mad Max, because Mel Gibson decided to take that name fucking literally.
Right.
And which I thought was a really good movie. And now he's Venom.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, he does a good job. I mean, him as Bane was fucking amazing.
There's different actors. I would have actually preferred an actual Hispanic actor to play Bane, because he's actually Hispanic. It's like one of the rare characters you go like, yes, you're not recasting with a virtue signal, okay?
Right.
You get his actual race. Unfortunately, nope. We got whatever the fuck he was doing. I mean, I don't hate it, but I don't love it either. That movie's Dark Knight Rises, one of those films, like, as I've gotten older, it's like Dark Knight. There's a lot of good parts, but it's held together really haphazardly.
I don't know. I think, and this is off topic already, that
we're that good.
The Nolan Batman is the best Batman.
I actually argue.
To date.
Affleck's better.
Affleck as Batman,
Affleck
or
actually goes like, yeah, that's Bruce Wayne.
Right, but I'm talking films in general.
I thought we were talking Spider-Man, but fuck this.
That's true. Right? So anyway, back to Spider-Man. Spider-Man Homecoming.
But I like Batman better.
Me too, but
you know what his power is? He's rich and gets away with beating up poor people.
That's right. Kind of like our president. Anyway,
yeah.
I know now I'm way off topic, but I'm just gonna. That was just to piss him off. But anyway, so,
Yeah, despite dressing like Antifa, I'm actually a conservative.
Yeah.
You can edit that part out, right?
I'm not
You
editing.
fucking
We
bitch.
don't edit anything out
Oh yeah,
here.
in case you're wondering why this is on my face, is because I've seen what I look like in a mirror, and you hide this.
You're welcome. So anyway, to me, this Spider-Man movie was one of those things I thought that Marvel made this movie just because they could.
Well, technically speaking, every movie is made because they can.
Yeah, but you know what I mean. Like there wasn't really a need for a Spider-Man movie.
Honestly,
so
I mean,
quickly after the last Avengers movie.
To be fair, I mean, at some point you gotta get them in there.
Well,
and
yeah.
I understand why they did it. As one, they've been wanting to get them in since day one.
Mm-hmm.
And at some point, you're going to have to get them in soon because very soon you're not going to be able to have them with Iron Man. You're not going to have them with Captain America because they're leaving eventually. You're going to get replaced with new characters.
That's true.
And
so you think, what do you think the Marvel Cinematic Universe is going to look like once Cap and Iron Man and all of these Thor finally decide, you know what, we're getting either A, too old to do this, or B, too expensive. Right.
Well, that's the thing. It's like that's one of the reasons why a lot of people think that Marvel has been doing a lot of in the comic books. You have so many changes. You have the Falcon is now Captain America,
right.
which should be awesome, but the comic books god awful. Jane Foster or Natalie Portman in the films, thank God she's gone, is now Thor in a once again should be good, but some choices were made that I don't agree with. The Hulk is now an Asian kid, and I believe named Amadeus Cho, who once again should be good, but not.
Right.
And they've been replacing characters left and right.
Gotcha.
And I think that's part of the reason why we want we have plans down the road. Unfortunately, a lot of comic books are not well received by actual fans of the series. They're well received by people who go on Tumblr whose basic idea is to get outraged by anything that isn't non-white or male. Or, I'm sorry, reverse that. They're outraged by white male characters being in films.
Right.
Because that's what happens when you cling to properties that are nearly 80 years old.
Right.
If you're mad Batman is a white male, well, maybe you should find a new comic book character to get into.
Right. Right.
And I don't mind. I actually don't mind changing up characters. Like, for example, did you know that War Machine was Iron Man? He was the first guy to replace Iron Man.
Huh.
Yeah, in 1984 he was like Iron Man too. He became War Machine later. Good change. It didn't come off cringy. I mean, some of the writing was because
right.
Just it hurts sometimes, but that's just that sort of thing.
So, getting back to the movie.
Sorry, I went.
No, it's alright. It's alright. Getting back to the movie. What did you hate the most? What did you dislike the most about this film?
That's the thing. Nothing got truly angry. I mean, some of the dialogue annoyed me, but that's...
Well, yeah, but that's also 2017, and they gotta play to a certain audience. Then
the problem is, though, it's the audience that really doesn't care overall,
right?
And it's alienated the audience that is there.
But see, like that's a thing.
Honestly,
I think Disney and Marvel are not making these movies for the... Don't take this the wrong way, but the geeks like you that are
I know. And
this needs to be, the comic books are gospel.
Oh, trust me, I totally understand that you need to do that.
Right.
I think sometimes when a good idea is a good idea, you keep it, but when you need to change it. I don't like the only thing that really kind of annoyed me was honestly the Zendaya, I think is the actress, who later, okay, for everyone who doesn't want a spoiler, she's MJ or right. Michelle.
Oh, I hated that. That was the one of that. I was just going to talk about that. That pissed me off so much. It was like, oh, my friends call me MJ. I literally went, oh.
By the way, a character's so important, they didn't name her until the end of the movie.
Right.
Oh, I'm Michelle, but my friends call me MJ. First off, you don't strike me as having any friends because you kind of did this whole weird, like, I'm an awkward, defiant rebel character.
I have a crush on Peter Parker, but I'm going to treat him like an asshole the whole time.
And the thing is,
like the exact thing these fucking teenagers do now.
And that's the problem. It's like, I'm 35 years old, so I'm going,
right, we don't...
I don't know if this is how kids are. It might be.
Right. I don't know. It is. It's fucking retarded.
I need to get better.
I'm sorry. I said retarded.
But who's gonna be more offensive one here? But the thing is, though, I didn't mind her character. I think she can grow into the actress.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
I actually feel bad for her because she's gonna get saddled with that now.
Yeah, she sure is.
And I don't think she needs that. I think honestly, what they should have done there was this is a perfect opportunity to create a brand new. You create this character named Michelle, and add to the universe rather than just shoehorning in this to get points.
But like, I thought the characters in this movie were really touch and go throughout the whole thing.
I think the adult characters were really good.
The adult characters were great. I thought Michael Keaton was phenomenal.
My God.
He was so good.
And I'm thinking, and I love Michael Keaton because he's back.
Right.
And
right.
It's the thing about Michael Keaton. I was watching The Founder, and I realized that you look at his face, and it's fascinating. It's like a thumbprint became a man.
Right.
And like I'm looking, and you're like, yes.
Yeah, Michael Keaton is back. It's great to see. Hopefully this will usher in movies that we've wanted to see for the last 30 years.
What's
like
that? Dark Knight Returns. I'm old.
Beetlejuice 2.
No.
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 Anyway, we're not.
That'd be embarrassing.
I think this is going to turn into
if it's Tim
Life
Burton,
and Times of Michael Keaton.
First off, it's Tim Burton. It's going to be Johnny Depp playing.
Right. Oh God, fuck Johnny Depp. I said it. I said it. I hate Johnny Depp. Johnny Depp has not made a good movie since Fear and Loathing in Las Vegas. Not one.
No, I like some of the movies.
What?
What the fuck? Nick of Time was good, but I think it came out at the same time.
Okay, well, you know what I mean. Like, those types of movies. I mean, Rear Window or Perfect Window or Broken Mirror, whatever the fuck that movie was that he played the writer.
That was one by Roman Polanski, I think, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Wonder where he is.
He is in Sweden, I believe.
Yeah.
Or no, Italy. I don't give. He's hiding from the police. They raped a girl back in the 70s.
But never mind.
Oh my God. That's a whole different topic.
That sure is. It's a whole different topic.
But back to topic. The issue with Spider-Man is that he's missing that angst. He's missing that intensity. He's so well adjusted. Like, first off, I mean, granted, we don't get your origin, but we know what happens. We've seen it so many times now.
But at the same time, he really comes off as a pussy teenager too.
This freaking. But he is also 15 years old.
Right.
I can't fault that. Right. It's just that that intensity he's too well adjusted. He has always where's the
but all right. So let's take this out of context. Let's just say
I will do that.
Let's just say this is a pickup from the previous movies we've already seen.
You mean this? Are we talking about the Marvel franchise or the Spider-Man franchise?
Spider-Man.
It's not the same franchise.
I understand that, but let's just assume that
we'll do that. Fine.
Okay? If you have that assumption going in, you don't need all that backstory, and we already know Peter Parker has adjusted to what he is, or what he's become.
Okay. But here's one problem, though. First off, we don't know exactly how long it's been since, I think, 6 months?
It's true.
And the fact is, I can understand with Tobey Maguire's character where he never had an arc. Right. He went from being awkward, stalkery weirdo to awkward, stalkery weirdo who can now not dance.
Right.
To Andrew Garfield, who kind of dude with a little more confidence and a dead girlfriend.
Right.
To this kid who's like, I get it, he lost his Uncle Ben, but it's not even that. It's like he has friends.
Right.
In the comic books, he didn't have friends, and I know you can change these things, but part of the aspect of Spider-Man, at least of what I feel, is there's an outsider to him.
Right.
He's supposed to be sort of the weird dude. You go, Captain America, Iron Man. The fuck is Spider-Man doing here? He looks like a gimp suit guy.
Right.
Just wait to get the black costume.
I thought that was a big thing. Like the first, if you haven't seen the movie, you're fucked at this point. But I felt within the first 5-10 minutes of the movie with that shaky cam documentary style thing that he was doing.
It was a cute way to get catch up.
But it was also it was very, and I know he is only 15, but it's very much in that he's only 15 aspect, and I think that's an okay thing.
I'm not against him being 15. I'm just, like I said, there's that part of me where it's like, well, where is the issues with you? Where is the angst? I mean, I don't see it. I mean, the closest thing to that is like Flash Thompson, who is making fun. I'm Penis Parker. I'm like, first off, in the comic books, Flash Thompson is a big old the jock.
Right.
This guy came off lamer than Bulk and fucking Skull from the Power Rangers. Like, that's the threat. First off, in any reality, they'd be making fun of his ass.
Right.
And Peter Parker be like the big man on campus.
Right.
I mean, I like the ending where there's something at the end, which again, spoilers. If you haven't seen the movie, I apologize. Earmuffs. What he does kind of inadvertently ruins his own life, which is such a Spider-Man moment, and I really appreciated that. But there was stuff, like I said, once again, it comes down to the core Peter Parker doesn't feel like it's there. It feels like a very well-adjusted Peter Parker who doesn't have that outsider, so he has places he can go.
Right.
I mean, granted, he already had Iron Man, but Iron Man was a little bit off-putting at times. He wasn't always there for him, which makes sense. He's Tony Stark.
Right.
It's kind of weird he's hanging out with a kid.
What do you think about Tony Stark's character in this movie?
Like, in regards to Spider-Man?
Yeah. Do you think it was too much? Do you think it wasn't enough?
I would have liked a little bit more, but I did like what he had.
Yeah. Because... See, like, what I didn't understand, and, like, going into it, and I had read a few reviews about, oh, well, is this a Spider-Man movie or not? Like, I didn't understand that. Because, yeah, of course it was. It was all fucking Spider-Man all the time.
Actually, a lot more. I like the fact that they had a lot more Spider-Man doing stuff.
Right.
Which is what annoyed me. It's like on him just running around town in the montage scene was great. Like,
right.
I've always wanted that. That's that.
Right.
But
like I really liked the ending about him getting to the new Avengers site, and pretty much telling Tony Stark to go fuck himself for the time being. Like...
Well, it was definitely... I mean, it was decent. Like, he's growing up a little bit.
Right.
But...
Right. Like, because he could have easily just said, I'm in.
Yeah.
But
well,
I wonder how that's going to line up with the movies down the road.
Especially considering how the movie ended.
Right.
But, he's going to work with Avengers, obviously, because he's in Infinity War.
Right.
But... I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to think here. Or say here. I'm sorry.
I thought Jon Favreau was awesome, but Jon Favreau's awesome.
A little too pissy, but it was kind
of
amusing.
But I mean, he's supposed to be, I think.
So what did you think of the surprise return character?
Surprise return character?
Gwyneth Paltrow as Pepper Potts.
Oh, why is that a surprise? How is that a surprise? Why is that a surprise?
The appearance was theorized she was not coming back. Because she kind of pulled the same stunt a lot of them do. It was like, oh, I want more money. At least that's from what I understand.
Oh, see, I didn't know any of that. But I thought Gwyneth being in it was great.
Yeah, it's nice little tad. I figure, I guess she can't keep making money off of poisoning people with her bad chicken recipes.
Right. I mean, I thought overall, if we're gonna rate the movie on a 5-star system, it was a 3.5. I wouldn't give it much more than that. Story wise, I'm
like this with it. Like, it's 3, maybe 2.
Yeah,
because it left me cold.
Yeah, it felt like a gimmick almost. The whole movie, like just the one big gimmick.
I'd say it's all of them.
Well,
I just say it's so. The problem is coming from we've seen it all before.
Right.
So there is aspect, and what I was seeing was, and I don't know if it's me because I'm getting older, so I'm not connecting to this character like I used to connect with the character. Because even with all its faults of the real Raimi movies, I could connect with that era because, for God's sakes, I was that age at the time of the movie.
Right.
And with Andrew Garfield, it was only a few years ago, but it was a little more connecting and it was a little more mature. This is a very much 2017 film.
Right. Oh, absolutely, absolutely. I didn't like the fat Asian kid.
The problem is he's...
I know.
Well,
you're all going to get all pissy that I said fat Asian, but...
once again, I like how I expect to be the more offensive one, or you're like the one who's like way more...
Well, what the fuck?
Well, the thing about that character, he is technically in canon, but not for Peter Parker.
Oh, okay.
He's for Miles Morales, which is the Spider-Man that came out a few years ago under the writer Brian Michael Bendis for Ultimate Spider-Man, who is, if you know him, he is actually known mainly for being half black, half Latino.
Oh, okay.
Because unfortunately, he's not known for good stories. These characters are known for being what color and what gender and what sexuality they are.
Right.
Which pisses me off.
Yeah, the character was cute, but...
To me, that led to the problem with Peter Parker, which is he's not an outsider. He has a friend to talk to.
Right.
Now, if they kept the plot of he's not telling this kid and he was hiding it, I might go, okay, that works.
Right. Right.
But
the fact that
he finds out immediately.
Right. Right. And like...
And that's not a spoiler because it's in the fucking trailer.
Right. I also liked the girl that he goes to the... supposed to go to the dance with.
Liz?
Yeah.
Oh, she was probably the highlight of the teen cast.
Yeah, absolutely.
I love that character.
I thought she was great.
And I hope she comes back.
Yeah.
MJ, I wanted to like... Because there's things in the trailer I liked, but between like the flitting around and also the... I'm going to protest. Did you know that this is built by slaves?
Right.
Did you read a history book? It wasn't.
Right.
Probably the Masons, if anything.
Right.
Because that's not the shit they did.
Right. It just...
History book, kids, go read one.
I thought a lot of it, like I said, was just like there. I was really excited for this movie, like really, really excited for this movie. Like good or right, wrong, and different, I made my stepson feel like shit because he didn't want to go see it. Like, I know.
Dude.
I know.
Dude.
But he's all right. He's 7. He's just fine.
Yeah. You're not going to be.
What?
Okay.
Wait.
Ring hand.
But yeah, it's just funny. But like now, like looking back, like it's just fuck.
Don't let your kid see this.
Right.
Because he'll go, see?
Right.
You're fucking wrong, Dad. This is why I don't have kids.
And it was funny because they were gonna go see it. My fiance and my stepson were gonna go see it, and over the weekend while I was gone, and he was all like, I can't go see it. Jim would be mad. And at this point, like, bud, you can see whatever the hell you want.
Really?
No, whatever. You know what? I never claimed to be father of the year.
No one accused you of it either.
It's true.
I sure as fuck didn't.
But it's one of the Now let's talk about the villain.
The Vulture.
Vulture.
First off, you made the Vulture cool. Well done.
What did you think about this? The beginning of it and how we pretty much got an origin story of him within just a 5-minute clip.
You didn't really need a long origin story.
No.
I would have liked it a little better if he was a little more maniacal.
Okay.
But that's only because Marvel movies tend to have like we have a reason. Some people just don't have fucking reasons.
Right.
Some people are just fucking assholes.
Right.
And that's.
But I thought it was cool how they used the collection of the.
Yeah, I thought that was really cool. And
the cleanup efforts after the first Avengers movie to spiral Michael Keaton's character.
It made sense. It also.
Yeah.
And he also was just great in every scene. I think he got the role. But one of the best scenes of the film was when he's interacting with Peter Parker right before the dance, and he's like, "Want a drink? No? Good answer."
Right.
My wife looked at me and said, "Oh, look, it's you as a father."
Right.
Like, thanks.
And I really liked how, because I know I do when it's big disaster movies like the first Avengers were at the end.
Disaster? That's fucking like
but
that's like Armageddon level.
But it's like, who the fuck cleans up after all this shit?
Well, actually, the weird part is that when the funny thing when you see the Tony Stark thing of the Wrecking Crew, that actually is in canon comic books. There's a comic book series called The Wrecking Crew from I think the early '90s, where they explain these are the dickheads who fix it.
Right. All right.
If you haven't guessed yet, I'm the guy who reads comic books.
Yeah, I don't, because I have a life.
You did in the '90s when I got you into them. Yeah.
So, I guess
the guy in the mask reads comic books. Who would have thought?
Right. Shocker.
He's in it too.
Who, me?
No, the guy in the no, that's
Shocker?
Is that a character named Shocker? They even say in the fucking movie, dude. Just keep talking. I'm annoyed. Oh, fuck you. Fuck you.
I told you, this when him and I do these videos, it's going to go totally off the rails. And the fact that he's doing this...
I am drinking when I get home, okay? Thank you.
You're welcome. We should do this.
Imagine if that was the villain. He was like, bend over, Spider-Man! Bite! Actually, you have to get Willem you have to get Willem Dafoe back for that, because he only believe would do it. Come here, Spider-Man.
That was a good Willem Dafoe.
I knew better.
Want to know why? Because my cousin here has a real fucking crush on Willem Dafoe.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Leonardo DiCaprio with you.
Leonardo DiCaprio is the epitome of male.
Sure.
Him and Justin Timberlake. Anyway, so what are you looking forward to next?
Sorry, I'm on blue screen of death right now because I just heard that. I didn't know about Justin Timberlake, buddy.
What are you looking forward to next?
May. There's going to be May soon. What the fuck? Justin Timberlake. Dude, at least mine's kind of like, you're like, whatever, pretty boys.
He's pretty. Anyway, in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, what are you looking forward to next after we've seen this movie?
That looks really good.
Thor Ragnarok?
It looks like an 80s canon movie.
So, he knows this very well, but I can't stand Thor. I can't stand the movies. I can't stand the character. For me, it's too...
You're too sore about it.
No, it's too outer space.
Nothing.
For me. So,
I do a bad pun and I get nothing?
No.
You can't say you're sore for Thor?
Fuck
you!
So, I am...
My wife will laugh.
I do... Well, then when she watches this, she can laugh.
I hope she will.
I hope she does too. Hi. I almost name dropped, but I know he would have hit
Love
me.
you, Rachel.
Oh, I was going to say...
They don't know my wife.
Well, they do now.
I barely know my wife some days.
She probably likes it that way.
No, now she's going to be mad. She's like, I'm left... You can't see the face, but it's... Ew.
So Ragnarok, I believe...
is the Twilight of the Gods.
Okay. The only part of that movie I want to see is him and Hulk go at it.
It looks good. I mean, I like the fact Jeff Goldblum has a career again.
Right, because Jeff Goldblum is also coming back for the Jurassic World sequel as Ian Malcolm. Thank fucking God.
You can't get what's his name back? What the fuck's his name? Not the old guy, because I know he's dead as fuck.
John Hammond. Shit.
Sam Neill.
Sam Neill, yeah. Yeah, I would love Sam Neill to come back.
Why can't he be in a Marvel movie? I don't care who.
Okay. So, we got Thor coming up. Hey, what were...
Black Panther looks really good.
See, Black Panther to me does not look good.
I think it looks really good.
Nope.
I didn't care for the music because it's like really rap music, obvious.
Well, all right.
I did love the fact that, and this is a total nerd moment.
Black Panther I'll wait for Blu-ray.
But there's one little nerd moment that made me geek out a little bit, which anyone who watches will know what I'm talking about. When they're doing a little interrogation scene and like the little blonde dude from Civil War is talking to the creepy weird guy talking about it. You know, interrogation scene.
Yeah, I've
That's
only seen
Bilbo and Gollum from Hobbit.
Oh. Never saw that either.
Well, it's Martin Freeman and Andy Serkis.
When those movies were coming out, I was too busy getting laid on a regular basis. So.
Which is ironic, because those movies were my honeymoon. We got fucked up on me and watched those movies. There we go. That was awesome.
Yeah.
You weren't there for that because.
Anyway.
I hope they can hear me on this thing.
So yeah. So that's what's coming. So I didn't stay for the end credits for Homecoming. Was there anything after everything?
After the vulture thing in the prison.
Yeah.
Kind of a little snarky thing.
Oh, okay.
It was okay. So once again, spoilers. You haven't seen it, but fuck you.
If you haven't seen it by now, it's been out for like 2 weeks, and if you're a big fan enough,
if you made a half hour and you're still watching,
good for you.
What it is it's another PSA by Captain America. Okay. Talking about patience, even when things don't amount to anything. It's sort of trolling them.
Oh, actually.
Yeah, it's like.
What did you think of that public service announcement thing by Cap throughout the movie?
Didn't mind it.
No?
Well,
I think it.
I liked it just because
it acknowledges what's going on in the real world.
Because one of the biggest problems with comic books and those kind of stories is they try so hard to make it look like a real world. They forget the fact that you live in a world where this guy exists.
Right.
He be doing this shit.
Right.
And that's one of the things I like that. I like that they're acknowledging those things and they're having just the world react to that. Because this isn't our world.
That's true.
This is the Marvel Universe, which I'm fine with.
Now, we've got what's next? Avengers
Infinity
War. What are you looking forward to about that from rumors and whatnot?
I'm hoping the Netflix characters show up.
You think they will?
They've said they're going to. I don't know. I mean, it's one of those things. Like, I mean, I'm glad Joss Whedon ain't directing because I didn't like Joss Whedon's directing. I think he pissed me off a lot of things, especially his treatment of Black Widow.
Okay.
And the Russo brothers do a very good job with Black Widow, so I'm good with that.
Cool.
I'll say I'm looking. I mean, it's been building up to this for like 10 years now. Might as well see what happens.
Yeah, I mean, for me, I'm looking forward to it for a lot of reasons. I'm looking forward to the Guardians being in it.
Yeah, they've already confirmed that that's like coming right after. They have Guardians 3 coming after Infinity War.
Oh, awesome.
Or Avengers 4, I think.
All right.
So they're not
So what do we got? We have Avengers. The first one. What was the first one?
Avengers.
Just the Avengers.
The Avengers.
And then Age of Ultron.
Yep.
And then Civil War.
Technically not. That's the Captain America movie.
Oh, that's right.
Like for Avengers films.
Yeah.
The next one is Infinity War.
So we've only have 3 technically.
Yeah. Well, fourth one, which would be the next part of Infinity War, I think it's untitled right now.
Cool.
So. Continue on.
And then yeah. What else we got? Black Panther's coming.
I'm looking forward to that.
Thor Ragnarok.
Thor Ragnarok first, then I think Black Panther's next.
Yeah, I don't.
They're working on Captain Marvel with Alison Brie.
Yep, Captain Marvel's coming. Yep, she's gonna be great. Yeah. She's hot.
I could care less if she's hot. I want her to be good.
Whatever. I mean.
So. I'm not the biggest fan. I like Captain Marvel before.
I haven't seen Doctor Strange. How did that? Does anything?
It is the most gift-friendly movie ever made because you're just like, oh, look at those weird effects. It's kind of. I didn't hate the movie, but it was sort of it's Iron Man. It's an arrogant dickhead who plays Sherlock Holmes.
Okay.
Getting powers.
Now,
Tilda Swinton was really good, but unfortunately she was.
Is it important for Homecoming, Infinity War, anything that's coming? Do you know?
As far as I know, nothing. But then again, there could be things in here we don't see yet.
It's true.
I say watch the films just because you're already indebted to this shit. You might as well. And I actually have to rewatch. Or I have to actually get caught up on the Netflix shows because I've only gotten to season 2 of Daredevil.
Okay.
And I'm a little leery of Jessica Jones just because I didn't like some of the things they did changing the story wise. Because I like the Alias book it's based on, but I'm a little worried it's gonna be too Girl with the Dragon tattoo.
Right.
Like, look, I'm in a hoodie. Oh God. Luke Cage, I like the character. From what I understand, he's a little more like solemn or I guess stoic or whatever. I don't know what it is. Whereas I like him being bombastic because he's the guy supposed to shout "Sweet Christmas" at you. Iron Fist, I've heard, is really boring. Hopefully it'll be good, but in about a couple weeks from now, it's like mid-July right now, and August 18th, I believe Defender starts.
Okay.
And Punisher comes out, I believe, in November, which I'm looking forward to because Punisher's been the best thing about Daredevil season 2 so far.
So I think with that, we're gonna wrap it up.
Hopefully, we didn't suck too hard.
And please comment, subscribe to the YouTube channel. We're gonna try to maybe get this out on another avenue with friends of ours that we know. If not, then so be it. But if we do, and you want to hear us discuss other things,
they do not want to hear us discuss
comment
anymore. This is awkward as fuck.
No, this has been great. This is a lot easier than I thought it was going to be. So yeah, just comment, subscribe, share this. We're going to review things like this, not super hardcore like a lot of things out there will.
We're avoiding politics is what we're trying to say.
Pretty much. And we're just going to probably fuck with it, poke fun at it, whatever. If you're easily offended, this is not going to be the videos for you to watch.
I do like that you're coming off more offensive than me. I'm loving that.
Because I am more offensive than you.
You're
just quiet about it.
Say that. You say that, but I've been banned from so many groups.
I sent you a Chester Bennington picture.
I didn't know who he was.
Oh my God.
I don't live in Lincoln Park.
Anyway, neither does he anymore. So anyway, with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. We'll see you next time. I'll see you next time for sure. A couple of videos coming up. I'm going to do the Confederate States of America, which I've been filming for the last couple of days, and I can't.
That you have to check up on that whole HBO show that's coming out.
Yeah, we will.
I just told you about that.
Yep. And then I'm going to review my trip to Virginia.
It's a state.
It was.
What? Is this something I don't know about?
It's gone.
They could not hear that.
I know. We got a lot of things coming up, so I'm going to try to get my roommate in here too and discuss some things. And
you're replacing me already. Shit.
I mean,
wow, that was fast.
Oh, you're going to be back. Shut up. So until next time, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later. Bye.